Hi. Okay, so you asked me about adding my arm to this sling. So I thought, first of all, I would just give you an update on my actual. I did actually have surgery. I'm not just blowing smoke here to everybody. But I did buy this additional sling because the ones that they send you home from the hospital, they're just horrible. There's no support in them whatsoever. And when I knew that I was facing another surgery, I just knew that I had to get myself a better product. So I got this on Amazon. I think it was like $30, something like that. It's definitely well worth it. It has a back strap, as you can see right here. And so the way that I put it on is I put this over like this first. You get this over my head. Then I make sure that the top Velcro is in the right place. Then I get my arm into the position that I want, and I take the top Velcro right here and I put it over to keep the that area secure. Now there's a couple of other pieces of Velcro and they can get caught, and they are a pain. I will say that, but overall, this is the best I've used. This goes to the back, and then it comes around and it goes under your arm this way or this way, depending on how tight you want that to be. I have to generally redo that one because this one up here, this one brings the arm up. So sometimes you have to readjust, right? And it is Velcro. And the one thing I will say that does happen is this can get out of alignment here. And so I seem to fight with that a little bit, but I do bring it down. And this is another support mechanism for your hand. I tuck that in, and then there is a thumb latch on the inside right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And that is how I get this on. I do have to sometimes adjust to get the comfort right, depending on how the arm is feeling. But it is one that I can do by myself, which is great because I do need to be wearing it to help with the fatigue. Fatigue is a really big part of shoulder replacement, and mine was a replacement, reconstruction, and reverse. So my anatomy is different, and if you look, you can tell this shoulder is lower than this one. This shoulder is rounder than this one, and I will have more than likely a 20% deficit. That's just standard when you have a reverse shoulder replacement, because you're actually turning out you're actually taking this shoulder and you're reversing the anatomy on the reverse side, so it's actually out, not in. And there we go. That's how I get it on. It just depends on your comfort level, where you need to be. I do sleep with it at night to protect the arm because I don't want to roll on this shoulder. I did that in my first surgery and I had quite a bit of pain after it. So I sleep with it at night. I sleep with it I wear it in the morning for at least 3 hours. I take it off and then I try to wear it for at least 3 hours in the afternoon. And sometimes that varies because it gets very heavy and uncomfortable when I'm at my desk trying to work, because I own two businesses, so I am busy and I'm working. And that's it. That's the back. You can see you get the nice support over here. This helps tremendously. This sling down here, the bottom part of the sling. To take it off, I just undo this one first, undo this one, and I tuck it in so it doesn't get stuck. And then I release this one and let it go all the way down. If I've used this one for something, I will take it and stick it on there. Take my finger out of the support, the thumb support, and then I just gently pull it out over my arm and over my head. And that's it. I hope that answers all your questions. For the sling, I did get it at Amazon. I definitely think it's worth the investment. If you know, I just think it's worth the investment. I wish I'd have done it for the first surgery, but I didn't. I would encourage you, if you're in the middle of your recovery, to go ahead and get it. One of the things that you have to be so careful of, especially if you're in a second replacement, is not doing too much. More so the second time around than the first time around. It's crucial that you do not overdo when you are facing the second surgery. Sorry, I've been trying to water my plants outside today, and so trying to get out of the house and trying to get back some sort of normal routine is challenging, because I do have to be so incredibly careful, because this is my second reconstruction. 2 and done pretty much is the rule of thumb. So I have to be very, very careful with this surgery, and pray that all the ligaments in the reconstruction do what they're supposed to do this time and not rupture, because that's what happened the last time, and that's why all my hardware didn't stay, and why I had to go in and have that all taken out and put all new hardware in. So thanks for asking. I hope this helps. Of course, if you need anything else, just shoot me a message and I'm happy to help you. That's what social media is so great about, is helping each other in times where you just need to talk to somebody about a similar situation. So good luck, and I hope your recovery and your surgery is great, and that you have a complete and total recovery the first time. God bless you. Thanks for asking. Take care.